This is Fieldsports Channel News. A hunter has survived the ultimate buffalo charge. In an extraordinary clip released on the African Sun production channel, an angry buffalo charges through the bush, having picked up one of the hunters on its back as it runs. As the animal approaches, it flips the hunter into the air, giving one of his colleagues a split second to pull the trigger and prevent a potential tragedy. The animal is stopped and the passenger escapes with only a minor leg injury. Buffalo kill around 200 people a year in Africa, and they're known as the Black Death. More from Africa, and here's a moment of terror for campers when lions walk in to their campsite. These pictures from the African Safari Guide TikTok channel show two lions, a male and a female, heading in to investigate tents occupied by a safari group. The lions walk around unhindered and even try to tear one of the tents to pieces, with the terrified occupant hiding inside. The animals eventually give up and leave the campsite. The safari group were unharmed. Scotland's politicians are seeing sense after a lengthy battle over the Wildlife Management and Muirburn Bill. Basque says it's won a significant victory after overturning part of the bill, with the hope more good news will follow next week. If it's passed, the bill will impose licensing restrictions for grouse shooting, on controlled burning for grouse moors and on predator trapping.
We look forward to next Wednesday's vote, where more Basque amendments will be considered, and we look forward to briefing MSPs ahead of that session in order that they can vote through the right amendments, which will make the credible difference to the bill.
A family-run gun shop in Hampshire has fallen victim to debanking for a second time. Rue Ruddock runs Targets and Tins in Andover in Hampshire. He's just been told his business bank account has been closed. His previous bank account was also closed with no explanation. And the shop sells air rifles and shotguns, plus other countryside kit. The FCA is investigating debanking. Basque says that a third of shooting clubs, syndicates and trade organisations have experienced the sudden closure of an account.
They send you a message saying, due to your nature of business, we can no longer offer you our services. And your bank account is shut from that second. So if you've got all of your money in that account, you can no longer trade.
It's feared parts of one of the few remaining red squirrel populations on the UK mainland has been wiped out. A group of reds living in Rutter Falls in Cumbria has vanished after contracting squirrel pox, says Penrith and District Red Squirrel Group. It's a disease carried by non-native grey squirrels. If contracted by reds, experts say it's always fatal. Cumbria is one of the last areas of the UK mainland with a population of reds. There's now concern the deadly disease will spread to other parts of the region. A 3-year-long study to catch, tag and release Atlantic bluefin tuna off the west coast of England has been hailed a success. Boat skippers, scientists and anglers joined forces as part of the CHART programme. Organising body CFAS has announced the programme helped plough £2.6 million into local economies. More than 3,000 fish were tagged, photographed and then released as part of the study. CHART has now given way to a licensed recreational tuna fishery in the southwest, which starts this summer. American hunter Artie Newcomb is the winner of the SECI $100,000 Dream Hunt sweepstake. He was presented with the prize by Christy Titus at the SECI convention in Nashville, USA, and it can be spent on hunting holidays anywhere in the world. The draw for the sweep is held once a year, and the winner is selected from donors who gave SECI $25 a month. Artie's been a donor since 2022. A scholarship announced by Basque will fund a new generation of conservationists. The Basque Wildlife Fund David Gray Scholarship offers support to those wanting to study conservation or land management. Scholarships of up to £3,000 will be awarded to those who want to study land management, conservation or gamekeeping. Details in the link below. And finally, the famous Lamb National was given the chop after animal rights activists said it was cruel. Now, there's been a U-turn. Organisers of the Barton Carnival in Lincolnshire said they've been forced to cancel the lamb race at their event in June. They were accused of being animal abusers after some bleating by the action groom Petter. Now they've had a change of heart, and it's been announced the race will go ahead. It's been a feature at country shows all over Britain and was even run at Ascot in front of King Charles when he was Prince of Wales. The Countryside Alliance say it's a victory for common sense, and apologies for all the lamb cliches, but it's par for the course on Fieldsports Channel. You are now up to date with Fieldsports Channel News. Stalking the stories, fishing for facts.